the best options. Okay, at least it's hexable, so 15 damage is kind of okay. Okay, apparently this has been our Act 1 layout for like, I don't know how many paths runs. We're just being completely stonewalled by floor 6 or floor 7 elite. There's no choice to opt out, so we again we need to get like as strong as possible early on. Now this not being loose or gold makes me think that maybe I just take the rare card and go here and take 3 elites. The 4 elite part is a bit too ambitious because there's no fire before the elite, so you immediately are behind by 1 upgrade, and afterwards if you want to take this elite there's also no fire. So this is either transform 1 or rare card. I'll choose the rare card. Has a very low chance to break. Oh, 15 damage is definitely not nothing, but it's Hexagon's Axe, so 15 damage matters slightly less. And also there's something about this act layout that is actually very bad. Because you see, if we take the 3 elite path, so 3 fights into fire, into elite, and then question mark, elite, elite, question mark. Yeah, we do not have a lot of time to actually see cards to beat hexagons, and we are fighting back-to-back elites. So first of all, it's like very difficult to preserve potions for the hexagons in this in this path, like 3 elite path with the late burning elite. And secondly, there's also not a lot of time to see cards. So even though, honestly, even though this 3 elite path is quite high value, if we go here, it's not easy to survive hexagons. Unfortunately, there's no real... There's actually no real alternate path that has a lot of value, because the right half of this act, you see this whole portion, there's no elite here. So if you want to take elites in the second half of this act, you have to go this way, or you only take this is burning elite and then go like somewhere from here. It is really hard to both get value out of this act while still like, ensuring that you never die to this. What do we want to do here? Probably depends on what the rare card here is. And yeah, if we don't see a lot of card reward screens, then I definitely want to take the rare card over the transform. Because transform, usually when taking the transform, you need to see like fair amount of card rewards in case you transform into something weird like bullet time. Like bullet time is actually a very powerful card, but you need to be able to actually see the cards that work with it. So the same of course goes for something like expertise, maybe concentrate, maybe partition reflex. You transform into these things, you actually need to take a lot of fights to see the cards that actually make the card to transform into a real thing. Then will just straight up a curse in your deck. Here we don't have the luxury to do that. So it's probably just a rare card, because the rare card is usually a high value card that works as a standalone. Usually. Sometimes you just get like, I don't know, Doppelganger Nightmare 1000 cards. And then you kind of cry, but rarely happens. I mean, we can also take 3 random potions and go for the 4 elite path. That's not even that bad. But 2 fights before the first elite. means that the chance to throw away a potion would be, so the chance to miss a potion in both fights would be like 60 and then 50. So 30%, so 70% of the time we throw away a potion if we take like 3 random potion and not use one in these fights. And then afterwards the problem of this stays the same. But if we take this elite into this elite, then potentially we can avoid this potion. And maybe even go to the shop instead to refill some potion and buy maybe a card that's good against Hexagons. So honestly, if we go to this shop, usually we do not die to Hexagons. The problem with going to this shop is, of course, we give up 2 elites. And that is a massive problem in Act 2. What's up, Paul? Can I call you Paul? Because I don't know like the... Wait, what should I call you, to be honest? Because I don't know how to properly pronounce your name. But yeah, how do I actually take P just Paul? Okay, P just Paul. How do I actually take... I really want to take these 2 elites, basically. Is there any pattern that goes like this? For example, we do 4 fights into this elite, into this fire instead, and we avoid this one. We still get an upgrade here. We take an elite slightly earlier, but we get like 2 more whole wave fights in this side. That's the thing. I mean, I guess whether it's a thing or not, we still pick the rare card first, and then we go here, and then we see if it's a thing. Or maybe, yeah, we go here, and then we can decide whether we want question mark or fight in the second slot, depending on what happens here. Maybe potion drop. Yeah. Okay. Break card like delivering yet again. So we can pick a card that's better on floor 1, which is unload, and somewhat reasonable against Hexagons because it discards the burns. Or we can pick a card that actually solves Hexagons and is insanely good later on. So yeah, let's pick the good card. Now does Alchemize change anything? Because Alchemize is a rare card that actually doesn't need an upgrade. So the value of this node goes down a little bit. And also we do not need to go to the shop to buy a potion with the Alchemize. It still doesn't change anything. We still start here and then we see what happens after this fight and then we decide. Because starting here and going to this elite, it never makes sense. Right? This elite is both more dangerous than this and this. And it also doesn't really give like any good options afterwards. So this elite never makes sense. And maybe we go to the left side and we always go here. Okay. We start here. Welcome again. This time we only draw 1 strike on turn 1, which is probably also not a good thing. The ideal draw on turn 1 against Zorgo is probably like Neutralize Survivor and 2 strikes. Here we draw only 1. Take 2. Our potion is okay. It's not super good. The Zorgo is getting us yet again. We are like yet again being outplayed. Apparently it's impossible to actually play this fight properly. So yeah, either we power potion, we take 7. Power potion ever give us lethal because the 1000 cuts and Venom, yeah, they deal 3 damage. Then we are on off because we have 18 in hand and this guy has 22. After image is a 3 block, footwork is 2 block, red 4 block for 6. Yeah, whatever, we take this damage. We take 7 and then we cry. And yeah, yet again we are being completely outplayed here. Claw 1 Jawworm on silent, the classic. Okay, hang on a second. No, hang on a second here, because this next turn this guy has 19. So if we brick on the neutralize, we don't even have lethal next turn. Yeah, the card draw here, we are just being like completely outplayed here. So how about the power potion right now? Because power potion right now also give us the potential noxious fume. So 1000 cuts work, infinite days work, noxious fumes work, red form works. Tools of the trade also like maybe helps. And yeah, with alchemize and with this garbage coming, I do not want to lift myself to a 2 out of 7 to brick on this neutralize and then take I don't know 12 damage next turn. And Venom works, right? So it blocks for 9 and we always draw 3 strikes, so it's like 1 poison, 2 poison with 18 damage plus 20 is lethal. Okay. Okay, would not have gotten garbage. Just in case. And yeah, we have alchemize, so let's not be too stingy with potions if that's what's happening. And yeah, alchemize is a card that doesn't need an upgrade, so we can actually pick a card that needs an upgrade here, which is Dagger Spray to do it here. Dagger Spray is not exactly a premium card against Hexagons, and we really don't fight advanced always in this deck, so the value of it goes down by a decent amount. But it's not like these two cards are insane against Hexagons. I mean, maybe I can see Slice instead of a Dagger Spray here, but 2 of the other 3 easy hallway fights would also be an AoE fight. So Dagger Spray can deliver there. And how high is the chance that we actually see a fight in the question mark? So 10%. 10, 20, 30, 40. So the chance of us missing all of that is like 90, 80, 70, 60. So 54 and then 56. So roughly 70%. Okay, 70% of the time we see a fight in at least one of these question marks. So yeah, Dagger Spray probably still okay. And yeah, with the amount of damage we have taken, I probably do not want to go here. And if so, we probably should take 3 fights. If I want to go here, then we probably should only take 2. Because with the Alchemize, there's no need to actually boost our potion chance up by that much. But we still go here actually. Like, so the question mark now that we can fully use the healing. And going here is just giving us a death shop. It's not like we are buying potions. So what are we actually buying here? Sub effects. We have yet again just been outplayed by the Jawworm. At least this time we actually took 15 damage from Neo, so we only took 9 to Jawworm. With the potion used, by the way. We used the potion with the Alchemize, and we took 9 damage in the Jawworm fight. Excellent. But yeah, yeah, what are we actually buying in the shop if we do not buy potion? How much gold do we have? 118, this is 30, 146. Yeah, can't remove I can't remove this early on, not even that strong. I guess removing a defense before Hexagons is fine because it because we don't really want to block that much against Hexagons anyway, and also makes us slightly better against the North, also makes the any poison card we add to the deck cycle faster. So can't remove is not the worst, but this node is not. This node is honestly not like super high value. Chance 50. You know what? I'm actually down to skip this shop now that we have the alchemize and go this way. And after this fight, depending on what happens in these question marks, if they are like massive healing, if we have a lot of healing in these question marks, then maybe I can even take the full 4 elite path. Not healing, but it gives us event protection in Act 2. And yeah, Dagger Spray delivering. 15-7. Technically, we have lethal on this guy. And we also cannot block in next turn. Yeah, if we put all 3 attacks on this guy, we actually have a potential lethal if we draw 2 strikes next turn. If we do not draw 2 strikes, then it's only 1 strike and then 3 defense and 1 alchemy. So the most damage we can take is 5. Anytime we draw into survivor and double defense, we only take 2. Anytime we draw into double strike, we kill this and we full block. Maybe we don't full block, maybe we take 1. If we kill here, we never have lethal next turn. No, it's not never. If we draw 3 strikes, we have lethal, but then we don't use alchemize, and we want to use alchemize. But yeah, strike neutralize here is like 13, so 13 is 2 strikes not enough. So we still need to block in while frail. Yeah, that is not good. I think we put all 3 attacks here. This guy roll like 1 HP too high. If this guy has 1 less HP, we just neutralize kill here, and then we have a clean potential kill, potential full block, and still get the alchemize down next turn. But here we need to do this. Yeah. If we kill this guy last turn, we would have to give up on the alchemize. We would not take damage, but we would have to give up the alchemize. But here we can block in, take 1 to get 1 random potion. Hopefully we can get 1 random potion, because we still need to draw into a block next turn. All the alchemize. Got it. Oh good. Let's spot. Dagger throw or nothing, so it's dagger throw. So potion chance right now is 40%. Oh, now this event changes a lot. This being the serpent probably means that I stick to the original path and go here to the shop, because we have 2 potions already. So taking another fight doesn't really do that much, and now we actually have gold to spend here. Okay, there are choices in this shop. There are certainly choices. And yes, we cannot buy Terror, Red Form, and card remove. It's not possible. So here we can either choose to add a Red Form to our deck, or add a real Hexagol solution. This is not a real Hexagol solution, by the way. Sometimes it works, but if you bottom deck this card, it doesn't do like nearly as much as this thing. Do we have an upgrade for the red form? I mean, yeah, sure. We do. Whatever happens, the doubt cannot stay in our deck. We need to remove the doubt. And it's not like Anchor is a bad relic. Also, Orichalcum. Orichalcum is quite good in Act 1. It's also like quite insane against Hexagons. Unfortunately, it's up against this. I mean, we remove the doubt first, and then we reveal like whatever's left in the shop. It's a shame that Terror is not the card on sale, and then it's this one. So we cannot actually do Terror with another good thing. So Terror is out of the question. It means that we either choose Red Form Bouncing Class or like Orichalcum Bouncing Class, and it's probably pretty clear Red Form, and hopefully Bouncing Class is enough for us to not die to Hexagons. Terror plus flash. No, terror plus flash is way too overkill. You're basically buying like 2 solutions for both the Lagavulin and the Hexagons. That is too overkill because we also have Alchemize in the deck. We don't need that much insurance against the Hexagons, and that's the red form here. Or the Elder Calcul. Like before I buy this Terror with the Bouncing Flash, I just buy the Bouncing Flash and one of these, and it's probably just the red form. Even by red form, we upgrade it here because the oh, here's the thing. We can freely use some potions. So against Lagavulin, most likely we have no. Okay, I say we have no problem. That's not even true. It depends on when we draw the red form because we always open with this flask. Hello, Ferrex. The relics is working. Yeah, it I reinstalled the extension and reinstalled the extension on for both my Twitch and my Steam. So hopefully it can work for a while. But I feel like the problem is not actually with the extension. It's with my internet connection. Like sometimes it just cuts off connection to the Slayer Relic server for like a few seconds, and that's enough to make it not work for the rest of the stream. So hopefully it doesn't happen too often. Thanks for fixing it. Yeah, no problem. Thanks for the good luck. But yeah, here's just bouncing plus red form. Like buying Oracle over red form doesn't really make any sense. Even though honestly, like the performance of this thing compared to this thing is they are roughly equal in the elite fights. This is way better against sentries. It's way better against sentries compared to this. It's like comparable in the knock fight. And against Lagavulin, it depends on when we actually draw this. I mean, bouncing flash is clear. We always buy the flash game. And then the other thing. Oh, we have an upgrade immediately. Echo Spray upgrade not that urgent anymore now that we have upgrade potion. So even if we run into sentries, we can just upgrade the Echo Spray whenever we draw into it, and we're okay. Now this card is also not that good against Hexagon. But honestly, having this in your deck like before Act 1 finishes is actually a very big deal. Because the chance that you actually see a way to multiply this card drastically increase if you see it before the Act 1 rare card reward. Worst come to worst, honestly, we can even do something like 1 elite in Act 1 if we buy this red form and this fight goes wrong. Because we do have Alchemize. With Alchemize, we actually don't need that many relics in Act 1 to not die in Act 2. That's basically it. And yeah, it has to be it's probably still red form upgrade here. Just in case we run into the knob and we draw this on turn 1 and then we just slam it. And also like duplication event, maybe. Pull in, okay. I'm bouncing plus waiting room. We did draw red form on turn 1. So if it's Lagavulin, then we probably we just wait until the bouncing flash. And potion use also doesn't happen until after this. Like usually sometimes I will use blessing on turn 1 against Lagavulin even if I don't open, but not with this hand. Okay, we always draw into bouncing flash next turn, so there's no problem with waiting here. Potion chains right now is how much? This is Serpent and this is Golden Idol, so we only face 2 fights. And we got 1 potion, so 40%. That is fine, it is fine to do this. Also give weakness for next turn in case we don't draw into red form yet. Bypass is very good for this elite. We draw red form, but also with another strike. Is that okay? If we play red form here and we can kill in 3 turns, we basically take only 2 damage in this fight. But can we do that? So poison. We do not play this dagger throw, so there's actually a small chance that we absolutely bottom deck this card. So let's calculate that case. Yeah, we play all the attacks. We don't need to play a single block card. We can play 1 block card next turn, but we can play all the attacks. So just in the calculating the case where we absolutely bottom deck this card, what happens? So poison goes 11, 10, 9. 11 this hand, 10 this hand, 9 this hand. 10 is when we are being second attack, and 9 is when the debuff. So 30 poison damage. With 54, 36. So 66, 24 damage. So with fire potion we always have a kill, even if we absolutely low roll. So it's fine. And of course if we draw Bouncing Flash right now, then the fight is sold. Okay, I say the fight is sold. Is that actually true? Also we have 20, 21, 20. So 22, 21, 20. So 63 damage. It means that this guy is at 16, and next turn the least amount of damage we draw is like 12. And then after that we always have lethal, so we can block here. And yeah, 1 damage Lagavulin fight. Like red form already outperforming Orichalcum, but at least in this fight. Here's another Bouncing Flash if we would like to do that. Unfortunately, we just face Lagavulin, so picking this card here doesn't make any sense. Against Nob and Sentries, these two kind of the same. I guess Agony is like slightly better because we also don't want to redraw into a mediocre attack in the Hexaghost fight. We just want to redraw into this Bouncing Flash. Yeah, if we are not picking up the Bouncing Flash here, then picking up Warpaint first is fine. I guess it's always Agony. Bouncing Flash upgraded, that's very good. Card remove, of course. Now that we have Bouncing Flash first, like card remove is stronger for sure. We're still facing we just faced Lagavulin, so there's still like Sentries and the Nob. So is it defend remove? Is that a cheat card? Yeah, we paid for it. Like 156 gold in the shop. Unfortunately, it's the Hexaghost. So even the cheat card doesn't mean that we only beat the boss. And also there's like no more hallway fights after this. But yeah, do we remove strike or defend here? How's our Nob damage? Assuming we draw red form on turn 1. Obviously red form on turn 1 is like the worst time to draw it. Because we have to play it immediately to block the turn 3 hit, otherwise we don't redraw into it. So if we draw turn 1 red form, yeah, we play the turn 1 red form and then we still have 3 turns to kill. Imagine having red form plus in Act 1, must be nice, yeah. It would be nice if we survive this. So we still need to survive the act. If we survive this and we see a good boss reward, then yeah, it's very nice. But we did forsake like a relic for the red form. We could have bought an Orichalcum, which would have been pretty sick in this act, honestly. Orichalcum performs in all 3 elites and is also like extremely good against Hexaghost. funny enough, roll I1 somewhat tough. Yeah. Because the red form is honestly not good against like 2 out of the 3 bosses in Act 1. It's only good against slime boss. And you also like, do not have the force energy, so playing it it takes the whole turn. Also not very good against sentries. It is okay against not and Lagavulin, but it's not that good into sentries, and it also absorbs an early upgrade from your deck. I mean, we always take this. The only question is like strike or defense. Honestly, I still think it's a strike because we try to solve the knock with like fire potion, and then against Hexaghost we actually cannot play this like too early. So we still need to block in before like this can do its work. Yeah, strike with fire potion is also what I'm seeing. If we are nearing the end of Act 1, then I can see like removing a defense. Because we have Golden Idol, so Act 2 we are going to events. Of course we have Golden Idol and Red Force, so we are like going maximum events in Act 2. And so of course there's a buy trade. You have enough damage for the knock with the fire potion. It depends on our draw order. If we draw Red Form together with Bouncing Flash, then maybe we don't even have enough damage with this potion. It depends a lot on our draw order. It's not like the strike will help. It's like 30 here, 38, 41, 50, 70, 78. And if we cannot play Bouncing Flash because we draw together with the Red Form, then we just have 78 damage in 3 turns, even with the fire potion. But it's not like the strike will help that much. I can remove a strike. Yeah, big chest by the way. Here's a big chest. So no gold and a bottle flame. And bottle flame is just complete trash, right? Even against sentries. Or are you telling me that we want to have like backstab at home by bottling the endless agony? Because that's basically what it is. Backstab at home. Yeah, probably not. Like, we just key this. Because we also want to draw into this thing on turn 1 against Hexaghost. It's not like we want to draw into Agony on turn 1, even though it's like free damage, quote unquote. So yeah, where we go from here can win as a run or kill us. Because the moment we step here, we are committed to also taking this. I guess we can still go here and see what happens because we have not seen any healing event basically. This is a Wing Statue, Golden Idol, Serpent. Gonna be so good in Act 2. Depends on the boss relic. If we brick on the boss relic, it's like maybe Sozu Tiny House Wristblade, then maybe not Tiny House, maybe Sozu Black Star Wristblade. Then we are going to cry, even if our deck is very good. And yes, we are definitely not taking Sozu with the Alchemist. Probably here. Yeah, free pathing and the key, that definitely helps, but free pathing doesn't mean that you can avoid the early elite. Like here, for example, you see it once again. I don't really keep track. I don't know like how many runs this has been happening in a row, but here again, we are stonewalled into an elite. On floor 6 or floor 7, we cannot avoid this elite. The first one. Yeah, we just need to survive. It is actually true. We just need to survive. I think that if this run survives like until the end of Act 2, like it kills the Act 2 boss, then no matter what happens, we probably win. But we still have a fairly decent chance to actually die before that. Form card. So this is a fight. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but actually it's good. Actually it's good. This being a fight is very good for us because it's an easy hallway fight. We have only fought 2 hallway fights in this deck. So this is actually an easy pull. So it's a chance to, of course, see one more card and then it refills a potion with the Alchemist. So that's very good. And of course we transform here. We just remove a strike. So maybe we transform a defense now. Transforming another strike makes the knock fight like really dependent on when we draw this. I don't like that too much. Yeah. quite decent. It's actually quite good. So it's kind of like we remove a defense and we upgrade our strike to the dagger throw. But now that we have 2 dagger throws in the deck, we can actually pick up some discard synergy. Even maybe a kite as a boss rated. Yeah, with dagger throw probably fine to go here. If it's sentries, we just throw maybe colorless potion. If it's not, we throw fire potion. And if this fight is Lagavulin, we are probably okay with the bouncing fast plus. Oracle would be good here, but we use this. It's like the bomb. Not the bomb. But yeah, Good Instinct is completely okay in this fight. Or we can also pick Strip, because Strip actually strip artifact here, but we take 10 immediately. Good Instinct's probably just better. Right? I mean, I don't mind using 2 potions here, to be honest. Because we only fought 3 fights so far, and we dropped 1 potion. So potion chance 50%. And we have an Alchemist. It is never violence. Violence like loses 4 damage immediately with the Endless Agony, and then we also have like way too much damage in our hand already. Probably just Good Instinct, but let's calculate the Good Instinct line to see if we actually have potential lethal. Next turn. So Dagger Throw double strike neutralize is 23, so 17. This is not upgraded. But Dagger Spray plus Dagger Throw is a kill, and artifact is stripped, so bouncing fast can maybe do something. Yeah, playing Dagger Throw before colorless potion doesn't make sense, because this can be like apotheosis. It's probably Good Instinct just for the second cycle in this fight, because this fight is not going to end like very soon. Do another strike. Oh, that's not exactly what I want to see. We can still do this because again, like Dagger Spray Endless Agony is still lethal because it's 16. This is 17. But again, this is also 17. We shuffle out the Dagger Spray though. So maybe we actually block 3 times here. How about that? Because shuffling out 4 of these 5 cards, not exactly the best idea, and here we only take 2. Yeah, how about that? Like 2 and not shuffle these cards out has to be better, right? And whatever happens, we do this. Yeah, next time we can Dagger Spray Survivor Alchemize. Take another 2. The Forge. Actually use it right now to block 2 immediately and deal 4 AoE damage. Because honestly, without this Dagger Spray upgraded, I think we are still in a dangerous position, and we might have to be forced to use the Fire Potion, and in which case this fight is going to be bad. And we have a 50% potion chance here. And it is not going to get better than 3 upgrades with our deck like having daisies already. Upgrading Dagger Spray right here also allows us to play the red form whenever we draw into it. If we draw into this card alone in the next cycle. Yeah, I'm definitely down to do this. Maybe with this hand we don't play the red form. Is that even true? Because we also draw 2 block cards. We have a lot of daisies and only 4 block cards left in the deck. If we red form right now, intangible, this guy attacks, intangible 2, this guy attacks, intangible 1, this guy attacks, intangible 0, this guy attacks. So we try to kill this guy first. 27, draw this into 15. Seems fine. Seems fine to actually just use the red form here, because at a 20 HP, breaking 2 turns in a row means we die immediately, and then we are forced to use this potion. But this is full block, and honestly, even after red form runs out, right, we lose 3 dexterity, and then so what? It's still almost full blocks. They still block for 8. Artifact here, so bouncing flash actually do something, and also 3 damage can be relevant. Yeah, without red form, not looking so hot. Yeah, without red form, we would have taken 10. That was good, at least for now. Now we target this guy because Dagger Spray Plus is already lethal on this. We still need to draw Dagger Spray Plus. 2 strike also lethal on this, but I don't want to waste damage because we also need to kill this guy. Okay, what is this? Okay, bouncing flat. I believe in the 1 out of 16. I mean, it's fine. We never use fire potion for this. We just rest here because fire potion is going to save more HP than this 10. But yeah, looking at our draws, like popping red form, using red form when we did probably was correct, because the dexterity down doesn't even matter here. Oh. Okay, it made me slightly hopeful for a second. It made me slightly hopeful for a second. We have lethal next turn, so we take 3. Okay, I need to not die. But yeah, there's only 1 card, so we pick up the Malaise, and we definitely rest in this fire. Malaise is also very good against Hexagons. So of course we are hoping this is Lagavulin. Yeah, do not die. I definitely do not want to die here. And of course here we always rest. Okay, it's Lagavulin. Strength Lagavulin, not a problem. Don't really want Agonies in the deck, so I think we actually exhaust both of them now. Okay, I say it's Strength Lagavulin, not a problem, but only if we draw into Malaise before the Bouncing Flash. If we draw Malaise after the Bouncing Flash, we still have to take some hits. And yeah, we don't want to redraw into this garbage. How about we don't draw Malaise or Bouncing Flash at all? Like, how about that? But yeah, we cannot open here. Okay, draw both of them on the same turn, so it's probably Bouncing Flash and then Malaise for 2. We still have Weaken for the whole cycle, and Malaise for 2 basically means that it's a normal Lagavulin. And we need to use it basically. And yeah, no need to use Alchemize. I mean, it's not like no need to use Alchemize. I don't want to use Alchemize, because if we use Alchemize right now and we use the Malaise, we only have weakness for immediately only next turn. So this is a normal Lagavulin with a weakness in the first cycle. I want to Dagger Throw. If I Dagger Throw right now into red form, we take 2 damage and go to 21, and we still never die next turn. If we Dagger Throw into Bouncing Flash, it's like slightly problematic, but with the 5 potion we should still get there. The only advantage of Dagger Throw is that it deals 3 more damage compared to the strike, and then nothing else. So maybe we don't even care about that. How many house of damage? 11, 10, 9, so 30 damage. Yeah, 11, 10, 9, 8. So 38. This guy's at 59. If I'm still in the deck, 39 with this, it's fine to do this. It gets 33 if we do this then. Go and draw into the dagger throw. But here we take 7, right? Right now doesn't make a lot of sense, and we always draw into red form soon. It should be the end of this fight. Okay, here we are put to the test. It's 21, 20, 17, it goes to 11. This deals only 4 next turn. So we cannot play Alchemize here, right? Because playing Alchemize here means that next turn we need to draw into 2 more attacks. Over 4 cards. We can also redraw into red form, but we just red form here and hope that like, we redraw into Alchemize instead. Doing it the other way around doesn't make any sense, because here 1 defense is still full block. And play this. Dig further. I'm willing to take 1 damage if we see Alchemize immediately. I want to increase my chance just a little bit. But it's not Alchemize. Of course we don't kill here because he dies to poison next turn and we want to draw into this thing. Chaos is fine. Strawberry is okay. It's not that good, but it's okay because our HP is kind of low. Catalyst plus. Okay, we take that. I mean, we take the Catalyst plus against Hexagons. Of course, it's next to a Piercing Whale, which is quite good, but it's Catalyst plus. Skill Potion probably better than the Steel Chaos with this being our deck. Like, I do not want to... I definitely do not want to distill Chaos into some random Catalyst or random red form in the Hexagon spot. A Skill Potion can give poison, it can give block cards. But whatever, we are re-rolling a potion here anyway. But it's a fight, and it's an easy hallway. Yeah, good draws. Looking like Skill Potion. That's not the poison card I was thinking of. So we can do Terror here, we can also do Setup on red form. I think Setup probably is actually stronger. Let's do Setup on red form. Yeah, keep Catalyst in the deck. Um, 14, 24, yeah, we can do this. Wait, what am I doing? Whatever. We block this one and Agony is still in the deck. Did not draw the second defense. But whatever, this guy's dead. So we take 1 damage. No potion, Lex with plus, dodge and roll. Also plus. Oh, Sneaky Strike. Sneaky Strike not needed now that we actually have like Bouncing Fast Catalyst. Legacy Plus probably very good in Act 2. It's not that good against Hexagons because against Hexagons you already have a Malaise Plus. Dodge and roll without Dexterity, not super interested. This is like Leg Sweep or Skip because we don't need this for the Hexagons, and if so, it's probably Leg Sweep. Yeah, 20 HP we always upgrade. And with Leg Sweep Plus and the Malaise already in the deck, like this upgrade is worthless, so we don't do that. If so, there's only Dagger Spray or Alchemize, one of the two. So which one do we actually want to do? Recall for Spy BM. No, we do not recall because we are still in slight danger. We never recall in Act 1. Do we ever take Snecko? Hard to say, but possible if it's up against complete trust. It is definitely possible because we can see a Nightmare, we can see another red form, and then we just pick up Snecko. But that doesn't, honestly, that doesn't mean anything for the Alchemized upgrade. Yeah. Alchemized to protect against force energy is exactly my thought right now. And it also makes it easier to play in the Hexaghost fight. Because honestly, in the Hexaghost fight, we probably want to get this card out of our deck like, as fast as possible. Prey upgrade is better against Remedy Leader, but that's basically it. Yeah, AoE for later, but it's only against Remedy Leader. In every other fight, this upgrade is better. Just for the Hexaghost, right now. With my Laser, do we need to consider a fight for Hexaghost? Yes. Do not underestimate Hexaghost, even with my Laser. If we do not deal the poison damage in time, which can definitely happen. Like you just see, we top deck the Catalyst and we bottom deck the Bouncing Flash. Then we do not kill by the Inferno turn. Of course, Inferno doesn't deal damage because we have Malaise Plus. But then we have Burn Pluses in our deck. And this card doesn't block very well against burns. I can tell you that. Slavers as well. No. Against Slavers, we have like a red fort, so we don't exactly care. Gremlin Leader, we care a little bit because the Gremlin Leader, the random damage from Bouncing Flash doesn't do that well against Gremlin Leader. And she constantly resummons the minions. So we actually need real AoE damage for the Gremlin Leader. And for Slavers, we just play Red Form and then we throw Potion at the Slavers and they die. It's easy. Okay, I say it's easy, then we just bottom deck the Red Form and then we die, but hopefully that doesn't happen. But honestly, like, needing AoE for Slavers in Act 2 is just a myth. The real AoE check in Act 2 is the Gremlin Leader. The Slavers actually test your single target burst like a lot more than AoE. Dagger with Form Burst always to draw the potion. But what if we brick on energy and then we draw Alchemize together with Red Form? That happens pretty often, you know. That actually happens very often. And honestly, this upgrade is just better like right now. And I am not super concerned about Act 2 more compared to like surviving immediately. Holy crap, our Act 2 events are looking hot. Yeah, Bloody Idol, Apparition Plus with Red Form, and 4 strike for the bites. Yeah, looking pretty sweet, right? Yeah, our events in Act 2. How can we break on energy? Like, what non-energy relic would we pick here? No, that's the wrong question. You should be asking, like, what energy relics would we not pick here? And the answer is a lot. You see Sozu. Do you pick Sozu with this thing? Of course not, right? Then you see Busted Crown. Do you pick Busted Crown with the Toxic Game? Yeah, no way. And maybe that's the only 2 energy relics that you see. Then you just brick on energy relic. It's not about like what non-energy relic what we would pick. It's about like what energy relic we would not pick. And for now, there's at least 2. Potentially even more, depending on what happens after this fight. And yeah, for those of you who say that we are fine against the Hexaghost without damage, like look at this. So we only satisfy the first condition. If we see the second condition, which is bottom decking the Bouncing Flash, and we draw together with the Malaise, we are in big trouble in this fight. Cycle the deck, 20 card deck with 2 daggers placed. Yeah, it's possible. But usually when you... The problem with like slamming the Red Form early on in the Act 2 fight though, is that the moment you play Red Form in an Act 2 fight, you are like extremely pressured to finish the fight early. So you can never stall to redraw into this thing. You have to hope that you redraw into that like naturally. And instead, like if you upgrade this, you can play on the same hand and you get 1 potion immediately. So you have even more information for the fight. Because it's not like we play the Red Form and then we immediately win the Act 2 hallway fight. That's not how it works. Because sometimes we don't have enough damage to actually kill in 3. Then we also need like potion support. But yeah, here it doesn't make sense to use upgrade pot here, so I guess we just throw away the 5 potion and use this immediately. So here the upgrade on the alchemist doesn't play because of this hand we draw. If this potion is good, we can probably also use this. At least my legs on turn 2. No poison, but yeah, my legs on turn 2. And yeah, you see it. We are bottom decking this bouncing flash, and that is all our only poison damage in this fight. So never think that we actually have enough damage against this just because we have one poison card and a catalyst. That's not how it works. But here we just malaise fully. No reason to play a single strike because when we draw like this, like potentially we have to tank the Inferno, and if so, like this is crucial. And no need to pop this potion yet. Okay, at least we did not like absolutely bottom deck the bouncing flash. That's something. Potion chance right now is like 50%. Is it 50? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually 40%. 6, 6 fight 3 potions, right? We drop 2 potions here and we drop did we drop the blessing or did we alchemize into it? I actually don't remember. So it's either 40 or 60. Either way, it's like, okay, it's fine to do this because we have alchemize plus now. So we play the alchemize whenever we draw into it in Act 2. It's fine to just throw away some potions. Black sweep. That was a mistake. That was definitely a mistake. Okay, not punish. But that was bad. Yeah, like I drop potion. So potion chance right now is like 40. But yeah, we are fine from here. And yeah, you see, if we actually bottom deck this thing in the first cycle, we would have to face the Inferno. Like we drew this on turn 2 and then we drew catalyst fairly early on in the second cycle and we barely get there. So do not underestimate this thing, even though like you think that your deck is very good. But here we have no problem. No potion, garbage. Not super interested in PK plus. Holy crap, there's 3 upgraded rares and then we don't even want any of them. It's probably bullet type with yeah, expensive card, and 1 cost card draw. So even if we brick on energy, that it can still play. Yeah, we see like 3 upgraded rares and we don't even want any of them. Like usually PK plus is good, but not for our deck. Because we did not buy Terror. We bought this over the Terror. Of course, because it was on sale and Terror cost way too much. But yeah, we don't see the way to multiply red form yet. So the run is not like super clear at the moment. But yeah, PK plus is not exactly good. How about honestly, how about the Storm of Steel? Storm of Steel plus? Actually not a bad damage card, like unironically. It's not that bad, and we do need some front load physical at some point. Because we only have damage in the deck when we actually draw well. Like whenever we draw catalyst before bouncing faster, this deck has no damage. So what fight can actually threaten us if we draw like that in actual? Yeah, slavers. Gremlin Leader, it depends. But Gremlin Leader can also be scary. Of course, we can also pick Bullet Tap to prepare for the snack pool and maybe the Pyramid. Bullet Tap is of course like very good with 2 non-energy relics, and whenever we see the energy relics, we are also happy. Yeah, Storm Steel can be a build up like the unupgraded Storm Steel like kind of trash, but upgraded is honestly pretty decent. It's a 50% damage upgrade. That's not like trivial. Okay, let's think about boss relic. Anytime we see energy relic, then we would pick up more card draws, and then both of these are good. But yeah, if we don't see energy relic, then this works with pyramid, it works with XecnaR. It what else? Pandora's box. If we see Pandora's box here, probably we still take it even with an upgraded defense because of toxic air. So with Pandora's we probably would like bullet time. Right? Yeah, so Pandora's we want bullet time. Pyramid we want bullet time. XecnaR we want bullet time. Energy relic they are probably roughly the same because we pick up card draw. With the toxic egg we pick up like any backflip, any acro we see, and then this card will absolutely deliver even if we see energy relic. It's probably fine to pick bullet time. It makes us like, slightly weaker momentarily though. If we're just talking about the first few floors of Act 2, then definitely this card is slightly stronger than this. And I think this has a lot more potential, while also working well with more boss relic options. Yeah, Pandora's box. And of course it is, we pick Pandora's over Astrolabe, right? Yeah, of course we pick Pandora over Astrolabe because we added like 2 block cards already, kind of. And even if we draw, even if we Pandora into only damage, we still have red for. Okay, so we have Burst Catalyst. We have another Bouncing Flash as a Poison Starter. We have another Malaise Plus, very good. Front load damage, 0 cost attacks. Blur Plus, a good block card. And 1000 cut is garbage, but we can remove this. 7 attack on power. Yeah, we have seen that Pandora's box before. It was not pretty. we have seen that like Act 1 Pandora's box before, and that run took like 6 hours and a half. Actually, high roll except for 1000 cut finishes okay. Honestly, finishes not even bad because we have like 2 endless agonies in the deck now, and we only have 3 energy. But this card is just I mean, it's fine. Maybe it can actually be kept because it works well with bullet time, and we say that we are like kind of lacking AoE damage a little bit because the 2 bouncing flash doesn't work well against AoE fights, and 1 dagger spray is not enough. Honestly, this can be kept. Maybe we can even upgrade this. It depends on our Act 2 pattern, but this box is completely fine. Okay, we are 1 Violet Plans away from obliterating the champ. Because we just have Burst Catalyst. If we have like a Violet Plan. And yeah, 2 Malaise Plus in the deck means that right now we only need to find a Donut deck solution for the Act 3 bosses basically. Because the other 2 are already sold. We have 2 Malaise in the deck, so Awaken 1 and Time Eater, they are both dead. But of course we still need to survive Act 2. And honestly, the more I look at this 1000 card, the more I think that it actually doesn't need to be removed. We can probably even upgrade this, and it will perform. And it works. It even works very well with the Burst Plus, because with the Burst Plus, we actually play like 5 cards with 3 energy. So top priority probably maximum question marks into potentially early shot, and we can do that here with a 3 elite card. And even a fire before the first edit, so that's excellent. So we go probably this way. Fight here, double question mark. This also going maximum question mark with Toxic X a bit weird, but yeah, we have Golden Idol, and some question marks in Act 2 are fights anyway. The Red Mask, the Colosseum, and yeah, it can also roll just roll a fight. What is our remove target actually? Like honestly, I don't even know what needs to be removed in this deck. Yeah, apparition with Toxic Egg, of course, insane. And now we even have a Burst Plus. Holy crap, apparitions is insane for our deck. Yeah, we have red form and we have burst plus, and they are upgraded. Yeah, insane. But what are we even removing? I don't know. Because we do have an upgrade for the 1000 card before the first edit. So this card is actually legit with the bullet time and the burst plus, and then the endless agony. Yeah, we don't have a single remove target, right? So maybe we don't even need to remove. We just buy good stuff instead. Go turn 1. And chosen solely dead. We want to wait for Alchemy, so let's not get any days in our deck here. The potion is quite good actually. Potion, let's see, plus, prepare plus, it's probably prepared. We don't need any more weakness, basically. We have like 2 Malays plus and a less 3 plus already. Like enemies are super permanently weakened. And we only have 3 energy, so even though this card is it's honestly a decent block, even without the weakness portion when it's upgraded. It's not what we want, even though our block density is not that high. Prepare plus opens up for some disgust synergy immediately. We have 2 dagger throws, and any tactician comes upgraded. And our deck is very small. How many cards do we actually have in the deck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we only have 13 real cards. Oh, we are actually fairly close to infinite. Just saying. Okay, we did say that we have nothing to remove. So here's something to remove for us. Of course, it makes the Infinite Dream drift a bit further away, but here's something to remove for us. So we take that, right? Yeah, we definitely take this. Feels fine. Library with Toxic Egg, of course. Okay, tough choice here. There's Tactician plus. There's Crippling Cloud plus. There's Catalyst plus. In this deck, I'm thinking it has to be Tactician. Like, second Catalyst is nice and all, and then of course another Poison Starter is also good. But all the backflip plus. But here's the thing. We say that our deck after exhausting down is very small. So 1 Catalyst is honestly enough with the burst. We just line this up like very easily. If our deck has more card draw and then energy generation, and of course this is the best starter card for that. And yeah, we already have a way to use it. We have a prepare plus, we have 2 dagger throws. And any aggro we see will be upgraded. Backflip plus 2 is easy to see backflip later. Yeah, potentially, but it's also not even stronger right now compared to this. Not that much stronger anyway. Yeah, it has to be Tactician. Okay, bullet time coming in hot. Can energy potion, not needed. We only took care of we only killed the burning elite. So energy potion was goes down like a little bit. That's because we don't need to be scared of the super book stabbing. So that we just energy potion into my legs. This first side did not draw potion, right? So potion chance right now is 50. I have no reason to energy pot right now, right? I mean, we always start with this, it's clear. And we try to kill this guy first, I think. So we do leg sweep on this and double Malays here. here's when we can actually do energy potion. I think we do dagger throw first to see what we draw into, and then afterwards we can react with the energy pot if needed. This is fine. So yeah, energy potion, and we have 4 energy, so it's red form, dagger sway slice. Two, not a problem. This guy is already dead to poison. The potion's good with the finisher. Yeah, potion belt. Potion belt would be pretty sick for sure. We'll cut to this cut. Vacation potion is definitely better than upgrade. Kissing Wheel plus, Creeping Cloud first plus. Kissing Wheel plus gets a fair bit worse with like double malaise in the deck. It's still a reasonable card, but probably not as good as the Cloud plus. Because after we deploy Red Form, we only care about the how fast we kill with the catalyst. And we don't care about like, resetting strength because of 2 malaise. Vacation motion has to be better than this. Go to the shop, remove the right. An acro first, here's the pellets first. We cannot buy everything. We cannot do pellets, acro, and cut remove. Oh yeah. I think we give up on pellets then. We don't need to pellets this threshold. Yes, let's get real. We don't need to pellet this. So missing pellets is slightly sad, but whatever. Cut remove is more important. For sure. And yeah, acro is also more important. We take the acro. No need for terror and no need for any potion. What about deep breath? Deep breath is fine. Deep breath plus it is actually quite good. We don't go to another shop, but if we buy the deep breath right now, we cannot pay the vagrant if it's here. Are we still upgrading 1000 cuts now that we have like these acro nonsense? Maybe, right? And then maybe we just upgraded 1000 cuts and then we remove the finisher. I can see that. Because now that we have like we have such a small deck with a fast cycle and burst catalyst, we don't need this damage. And 1000 cut exhaust. It is often preventing from drawing into a critical card in time and feel it. Only if your deck is big, right? If your deck is very big, then it's true. But our deck is small. Our deck is not big. And anytime we draw a lot of good cards we can draw into, and this draws 2. When this is unupgraded, like it is absolutely true. When your deck is decently big, and you draw into this card in the middle of the draw pile, and it only draws 1 card, it just messes you up because you have already been delayed. The setup cards have already been delayed. You have not drawn into them by like turn 2 or turn 3, and then this just reshuffles. But it's not actually true for our deck, right? It's probably very good. It's just that I think Deep Breath is actually very strong. It's just that the potential Vagrant or the Cleric here makes me not want to spend the gold, because I absolutely value like cut remove more than this card at the moment. And 85 gold for a relic is also probably better than this. So this guy's very good here, but we have better things to do without gold. We leave. And yeah, I can probably upgrade 1000 cuts first. The Book of Stabbing, we have 2 Malaise plus. Fortunately, we also draw both of them on turn 1. Slightly annoying. Of course, we can win this fight immediately with no damage taken if we dupe the Malaise here. Stupor is definitely a potion we would like to have later on, but we do have Alchemize Plus. And this potion is good against the other two elites. So honestly, I'm thinking we just use this duplication potion because like a premium potion will come back. We have Alchemize Plus and we still have like a whole axe. So any duplication, any Ghost in the Jar, any Liquid Memories, or even Gambler's Pool. We don't need to be like super stingy because we are facing HP loss right now and Catalyst is drawn on turn 1. So just say bye-bye to the book. And then we do this. Yeah, Alchemize is here. Cunning Potion is good enough. I probably don't want to burst that. Or do I? Because the burst here is free. The burst here is absolutely free on the Cloud and then the Alchemize if we want to. Maybe it's fine to reroll both potions because I still want to see Ghost in the Jar as soon as possible. I'm willing to drop the duplication pot, but Ghost in the Jar I want to have. Okay, apparently we just need to say it. Yeah, here we are still facing damage. Unfortunately, we do not have real block in the deck. Yeah, we just need to ask and then the game delivers. So we pop red for it. It doesn't really matter because the multi-hit deals 0. So instead of taking 3 here, I just want to take 1. Also get this card out of the deck. Yeah, reshuffle the garbage. Weakness is irrelevant. Yeah, blur also not super relevant. This guy's already dead and we have not even used our catalyst. Mummified hand, you say? So yeah, 1000 cut plus just got a bit more playable, and of course we have red for. The dance plus, you are way too late, my friend. We are past the point where we would pick up ships. I mean, of course it's fine with the finisher. Honestly, this Brilliant Plus is not even bad. It works well with multiple powers, like accuracy after image. And then it works well with the finisher we have in the deck, it works well with the 1000 cut. It can be bursted. Yeah, very nice, and it's upgraded, but yeah, no. And we of course we still want to run 2 events. Ritual Dagger. Ritual Dagger can be upgraded, and we did say that we are kind of low on front load damage. And we have an upgrade here. If not Ritual Dagger, then what are we upgrading? Yeah, only Finisher, right? And Finisher is a card we even want to remove. Or maybe Dagger Spray. Dagger's fine. Dagger's not that easy to set up, but it's fine to pick up here. Yeah, Dagger's Spear and Shield solution as usual, exactly. And then it can also solve Reptomancer to some degree. In Reptomancer, we are not always like super good against. Question card Toxic Egg. Here we upgrade the Dagger. Yeah, we are zooming to Act 2. Hopefully that doesn't backfire. 2 potions in our belt currently, so probably run straight into the elite first to use colorless, and after this we decide where we path. Because we always want to take 2 elites, right? But we don't always have an upgrade, so depending on what happens here, if we are kind of low, then we can go here and rest. If we are high enough, we go to another question mark. Because again, like we have not seen any. We have seen good events in Act 2, but we have not seen any like premium event. Ritual Dagger actually front load damage. We always store for its damage. Yeah, it's front load damage in not in Act 2. Even in Act 2 it's fine. It's like 1 energy for 15. It's not even bad. But when it gets to the end of Act 3, it's like ridiculous front load damage. And usually at the end of Act 2 is when like front load damage like falls off in value, right? But the ritual dagger has so much damage that it actually doesn't fall. Honestly, I have a pretty hilarious one. Wait. Yeah. We scale it for the whole game, and then it shows some certain fights that require very fast front load. Wait, hang on. I have a screenshot somewhere with the ritual dagger. Right? I need to find it. Okay. Where is it? Okay. Where the hell is this screenshot folder? Let's do it through Steam then. Where the hell is the screenshot folder? Holy god, I actually have no idea. Apps. Okay, whatever. But I can probably download this image. Hang on. Okay, I found where it is. Oh. Okay. Copy image. Okay. I got it. I pressed F12, so I was looking at the Steam screenshot folder. But yeah, this run, this was the run I basically only had ritual dagger for the whole run. It solved basically every single problem in the run, and I killed the Heartlet the exact same way. I just basically blasted through the run with front load damage. So do not say that ritual dagger is not front load damage, because it's front load damage that actually works for the whole game. It's pretty hilarious. But yeah, I basically just went face for like the whole run. You see what's happening. I had like 3 HP against the Awakened one, but he's already dead because I have enough damage in hand to kill like 2 faces. But yeah, that was basically what happened in the whole run, just because of one ritual dagger. Hopefully we can do the kind of same thing here. But it is a bit late. It is a bit late for that. We only have like 2 fights left. We go here first, and if we need the healing, we go here and rest. If we do not, we go here and hunt for another question mark. Actually, no. We should do it this way then, maybe. It's the same, right? But do we want to advance forward first or elite first? I guess elite first is... Yeah, I guess elite first is fine, because elite is still more dangerous than this thing. It has more swing compared to the advanced forward fight, basically. So after this, we have a better feel of like how much resource we actually have left for the rest of the act. Yeah, here's the Gremlin leader, which is not a good fight for us, by the way. something like Eviscerate over Beacon. Yeah, 1000 cuts. 1000 cuts is here to completely destroy these gremlins. Weakness or 8 block? Now next turn she attacks for 11 times 3. So with weakness it goes down to 8 times 3. So weakness blocks for 9. But we also have a more weakness in the deck, so it has to be blur here. Doesn't even attack. Good talk. And yeah, red form here discount the Crippling Cloud, and with poison already applied, like we can just catalyst ourselves to victory whenever we draw into it. Red Gremlin is trying. Okay, we actually cannot get this down if we are doing it like this. How the hell do we get this to work? We cannot burst Catalyst here. It kills the leader and then we don't get the Ritual Dagger. But yeah, we are too strong for this Ritual Dagger, exactly. Is there any way we get lethal immediately with a Strength Potion? Probably not, right? Maybe you don't even use Catalyst because we still have Red Form. With okay, with 2 strength, we deal 2 damage immediately. So 94, we play how many cards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. Yeah, it doesn't work. It never works this turn, even with the Strength Potion. Can we don't play Catalyst then? Or we just Catalyst one on the smaller Gremlins? That can also work. Okay, let's actually do that. Doesn't Ritual Dagger work on small minion? No, it doesn't. The only quote-unquote minion it works on is the cultists in the Awaken 1 fight. But those are coded like very weirdly. They are not actually minions. No. I guess it's like this. Anything that can be summoned will not count. So the small X in the Automaton fight cannot count. The small X in the Collector fight does not count. These Gremlins do not count. Yeah, the cultists are not summoned. The cultists are not summoned. They are there like at the start of the fight. I choose another one. What is it? Just be first. And yeah, we just catalyst this. If we do this, she dies next turn. So let's not even bouncing flash. Okay, she dies next turn no matter what. So here we can make sure the Ritual Dagger have lethal, but it's only lethal with 15 damage. So now we don't play any cards because maybe we still need to burst aggro or something to draw next turn and 1000 cards deal random damage. So we end turn. Nice. Easy. Shaku, whatever. Second aggro, we definitely pick that up. Okay, so we lost no HP in the Elite fight. What does that mean? Probably means that we don't need to rest. So yeah, we go question mark. Right? We have not seen any premium event. We have honestly, we have taken the worst event in this side, which is the Mausoleum, and that was not even bad. Okay, maybe vampires are still complete trash. But besides vampires, everything else is insanely good, right? What's up, T-Rex? Thank you for the good luck. But yeah, everything else is insanely good, right? Bloody Idol, I don't even know how strong Bloody Idol is, but it's probably pretty strong. Bloody Idol, Apparition, the Vagrant, we can still play. Mutations, how strong are mutations? Mutation is kind of bad, but I guess we can take Transform too on initial and slice, I guess. The Transform 2 is fine with the Toxic Egg. So Mutation is, even Mutation is good. The library we have seen, Colosseum, Insane. The book. How's the book? Yeah, Power Book is very good with Magnify Hand, Newries. Newry is not that good here because our deck is so small. Necronomicon is useless. So I guess if we see the books, it's a miss. So that's 2 misses. Vampires and the book and hits. Yeah, bloody 1, 2, 3 mutations for Ancient Writing. 5 Colosseum. 6 Vagrant. So they're like 6 hits and 2 misses. 75%. So it has to be good, right? Oh, it's just a strike. I mean, upgrade is fine. We don't turn down free upgrade, but there's nothing good here to upgrade. Like finisher, we don't even want to keep. We want to remove this thing. I guess Dagger Spray is... We just face Gremlin Leader, so Dagger Spray upgrade is not even like relevant here. Like flavors we don't super care about. Yeah, I guess it's Dagger Spray. It's just for... Neutralize me? No, absolutely not neutralize. Like, do you see our deck? We have 2 Malaise plus, we have a Leg Speed plus, and we have Creeping Cloud plus. So neutralize upgrade is basically like 1 damage upgrade. The weakness will never be relevant. So this card probably can even be removed at some point. But this is strips artifact, so it can still stay in our deck like compared to the slice maybe. I guess it's Dagger's way to just to have like, maybe some front load for potentially Snake Lady in Act 3. Yeah, we are too strong, like upgrade rise a beast. It's actually true. It's not even like about too strong, like, our deck is too upgraded. Survivor is okay. I guess Survivor is okay. So it's between, honestly, it's between one of these. So how about like 4 AoE damage in Snake Lady fight? Is that ever relevant? Toxic costing first problem. It's not even just Toxic, it's Toxic into Pandora's. Do we need Survivor upgrade? I mean, maybe it's okay, right? Because the honestly, our block density is not high in the champ fight. Like the champ fight is going to be very fast, I feel like. But to preserve HP in that fight, then this is still relevant. But I mean, I say that AoE not really a huge concern in the Slavers fight, but this is still like 4 damage. Honestly, Survivor upgrade probably doesn't play that much. That's because of this. And then we have like very fast burst catalyst now that we have the second acro. It's probably just deck spray because more upfront damage is also better because it. You see what happened in the Gremlin Leader fight. Yeah, we cannot rely on poison damage to kill because otherwise we miss out on the decker. So physical fun load with one of these two is probably still fine, but I want to remove finisher. So I guess if anything, I upgrade Dagger Spray. And yeah, Elite first. Potion still full. Not even the Slavers. They're not getting Malaise in our opening hand though, so no burst Malaise here. Also, no discard for this statistician. So mana is not going to be huge. That is slightly annoying. I guess this is Leg Sweep Blur. It's probably Leg Sweep Blur. Wow, it actually deals the 18, and the Tactician's already out of our hand, so we actually cannot draw into energy here for the Malays. But we still do this. Just because bullet time is in our hand, and I guess we just pop the red form there. Yeah, without both the Tactician and the burst in our draw pile, like even if we Malays fully for 4, this guy is still hitting us for like base 2, right? Base 2 kind of annoying. Oh my god, we actually have no block in the draw pile, so playing red form we are still getting wounded next turn. Yeah, we had 2 Malays, so maybe we can, if we Malays for 4 into another one for 5, so it's base 1. But it's no guarantee that we even draw into Malays next turn, right? Before the thing. Yeah, red form's fine, and then we just try to Malays for base 7, and then the chip damage doesn't matter. Red form right now is fine. So maybe we need to give up on the... Maybe we need to give up on the Ritual Dagger Dream. Oh, probably should not have done that. Whatever. This part, not relevant. If we Catalyst right now, it dies next turn. Don't really want it to die next turn, right? So let's not do that. Just exhaust his Malays. We don't need it to be base 0 anymore. We just take 4 wounds in deck, and hopefully we redraw into like, Ritual Dagger at some point. He'll block for 6. This takes 15 damage from Taunt, so it dies to poison already next turn. So we don't need to play any attack here. So we still have freedom to actually play aggro. Oh, come on. The dagger is crying. But we cannot do anything about that. This guy is already dead. A Ninja Scroll with Nunchaku. Second Catalyst. Sure thing. It is sure thing, because we pick up second Catalyst, like the champ is completely dead. But so is our Ritual Dagger. If we pick up this Catalyst, our Ritual Dagger is not going to see like any use. Okay, first good problem right here. Like how do we actually dagger? Yeah, maybe Ritual Dagger is just a mistake. Maybe we should have just picked the freaking 50 gold, because like getting dagger off is apparently impossible. Yeah, we just upgrade the Ritual Dagger into removing it in Act 4. But yeah, I guess second Catalyst is still the pick. Because I say that the champ is dead, but maybe if we draw it really badly, we actually need to burst down the champ at some point. Yeah, dagger is actually like sunk cost. But it's fine, it can be kept around. It's not removed before these things. Maybe, honestly, even if we build this up to only like 40 or something, it is still good enough. How about Ninja Scroll? Yeah, energy with Nunchuck, but that's about it. It works with the... We don't care about Time Eater. Time Eater is already dead. With double Catalyst, the burst, and deck the cycle this fast, and 2 Malays, like Time Eater is already dead. So this being better against Time Eater is not a thing. We don't care about that. Yeah, we will feel bad later when we get back a prep, like... Yeah, of course. But it's decent right now. It is decent right now for sure, and it works whenever we have a gambler's brew. As long as we have a gambler's brew, this is relic is actually positive. And yeah, mega prep, not seen yet. How many common relics? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 common relics. We skip Orichalcum in the Act 1 shop, so 5. Yeah, 33 common relics, so 28 left. No, honestly, not super likely that we actually see Mega Prep. Yeah, Ninja always overrides Mega Prep, regardless of order. It's pretty bad. But if we get Kunai, probably not relevant. Like, Kunai is only relevant if the fight is long. Our fights are not going to be very long. Let's put it that way. And against Awakened one, we don't even need to outscale it with Kunai. We have like 2 malays. So Kunai is not really a consideration, but right now it works with the Nunchuck. That's basically it. It gives us 1 energy on turn 1. So even if we completely brick on energy after this act, we can still play with like 4 energy on turn 1 at least. So this is kind of like a lantern. Kind of. With in combination with a Nunchuck. I mean, it's fine, it's fine. We pick this. If we see Mega Prep, we cry later, but whatever. Endless Agony can overdraw even without back? Yeah. It's fine, it's fine. We probably don't care about the second deck cycle. Unless we want to stall for the dagger, which maybe we should care about a little bit, but it's whatever. We have like 2 catalysts and a burst, and double aggro plus. We still keep Ritual Dagger, counter spot for this fight maybe? But probably not, right? Because we are just popping counter spot here. Maybe Explosives better. What can this fight be? Your counter spot doesn't do anything on turn 1, but Explosive spot might. Yeah, we don't need counter spot check. That's for sure. We definitely reroll this potion. If this is like chosen +1, I think Explosives is actually better. Not chosen +1. But yeah, Endless Agony blocking our draw. Here, we have Finisher, so at least Finisher can do something. Tripod. Not dead, so we actually take 2 damage. This fight we can stall for the dagger for sure. Bouncing Plus is like too random. If we burst Bouncing Plus, we definitely kill this, but then we might also accidentally kill the Mystic. And I don't want that, so it's probably just burst back sweep then. Okay, definitely kill. Maybe not definitely, but usually it kills. Dagger. Okay, and then Blur give us a dagger kill. Oh, mistake. You should not have done that, because now we actually cannot stack this up to 9 again. Because our agonies are gone, and we have already deployed 1000 cuts. That's not good. Maybe we can. Maybe Mystic like heals enough for us to actually set up our Nunchuck. Okay, looks fine. Potion. Okay. We have Nightmare Plus. Cool. Wood Run. Oh yeah, here then after the Nightmare we definitely upgrade Survivor, if anything, or we just recall here. I mean recalling is fine because actually has rare relics, and rare relics can be Peace 5 can be shovel, and then we want to have free reign, and the upgrade doesn't matter here. Recall into secret portal. Okay, maybe you can even take secret portal. Like who knows? But yeah, can still draw one. You can have a 5 potion. Okay, I guess alchemize is I guess our alchemize is a slime now. We keep this potion until the end because of the Nightmare. Yeah, it's a 0 cost slime. Okay, how good is burst aggro? If we discard one, we have 5 and aggro draws to 9, discard to 8. No, it's wrong. We discard, we have 5 cards, so it aggro draws to 8, discard 1 to 7, and draws to 10, discard 1. So it actually draws 7 cards out of these 22. But if it missed Tartessian, then we don't have enough energy. Okay, so I guess we don't burst the aggro. Okay, so no Nightmare in hand. The champ gets to live for a few more turns. It's the Nightmare. Do we actually Nightmare Malaise? No, probably not. We still need Nightmare Red Form to actually store out the execute. Without Nightmare Red Form, we don't one shot this guy. If we one shot this guy, we can never play Ritual Dagger. So we actually just Nightmare Red Form and then we store out the execute phase to eventually chip it down with the Ritual Dagger. That's our plan here. So this can go, and probably this can go. No need to deploy poison. Play for full because we are going to take chip damage. yeah, sunk cost one. No one. Sure thing. Okay, where the hell is the Tartessian? %50%. Easy. Just Malaise, it's just below Malaise, right? We don't care about this. We want to Malaise as big as possible. Take another 5. Nightmare Red Form's not in play yet, so I don't actually want to get that much poison now. Some poison's fine, but not too much. Okay, Nightmare Red Form is here, so fight over next turn. We still take another 11 though. Okay, now we actually need to apply poison. Because taking 11 here means we cannot store this fight for too long. It's probably fine. 66. Now if we draw another catalyst right now, it's perfect. Did not draw the catalyst. Or the Tartessian. Okay, that's like slightly annoying. Okay, not yet. Can still draw into Tartessian. just keep the turn. Yeah, here's our transition. Yeah, never draw lucky, but it's fine, it's fine. We don't need to be lucky here. Okay, we need to be slightly lucky to actually land the ritual dagger. That's what we want at the moment. It's slightly annoying, yeah. Unfortunately, we cannot prepare here. If we prepare here, we shuffle out the ritual dagger, and then yeah, we don't redraw into it in time. So here we can choose to catalyst here to kill this next turn, or we can wait. And I think we wait. Yeah, I think we wait. And nunchuck doesn't matter. We don't care about the nunchuck. We care more about ritual dagger. Lucky now and good run, unlucky later in the bad run. Exactly. Because honestly, the setups they are nice to get, but they are probably not necessary to actually win this run. Our deck is sufficient. We just need more card removes, and this one's just over. And maybe a way to deal with Beat of Death, but yeah, one after image and then it's completely solved. Honestly, we don't even need the Beat of Death solution. We have like burst and 2 catalysts in the deck. We just apply 200 poison in the hard fight very quickly, and then we take cheap damage, like whatever. We do this and he dies next turn actually, so hopefully we draw into dagger. Maybe that was bad. Yeah, maybe that was just like awful, because now he had like 61 block. So how the hell do we actually get through even if we draw into dagger? Okay, that was awful. Whatever, 5 damage. Who cares about 5 dagger damage anyway? I definitely did not think that through like very carefully. I can tell you that. Because I actually forgot that he blocked for like 34 this turn. Yeah, would not have drawn into dagger anyway. Wait a second. If we liquid memories the aggro right now, and we hit the dagger, so we play 1 card, 2 cards, 3 cards, 4 cards. So yeah, we play this one, the aggro and the dagger. So no, 3 cards only. And we're saving memories for nightmare later. Yeah, sure. But if we can get it like with a high probability, then I'm just doing it. Okay, apparently care a lot. Yeah. We care about the deck. But not if it's just a probability and it's not possible. But is it possible here? We play 3 cards, it goes to take 6 damage. And 12 damage here, so it's 18. So is that 27? Okay, we are 2 off. So we need to actually aggro into like prepared or aggro into bullet time. Together with this, we need to play 1 more card for the dagger to actually kill. Okay, fine, I guess I don't do it. Because yeah, if we only draw 2 dagger here and not one of these 2, then we are 2 damage off. And then after that, we also waste the liquid memories. So fine, champ can die, I guess. Okay, we have 2 nightmares now. Yeah, I guess we pick Pyramid. Now, Pyramid is not that amazing. I mean, it is good, but it's not that amazing because first of all, our deck is small. And I say we are small, we are 31 cards, but we cycle quickly. And secondly, we have so we cycle quickly and we have like 2 nightmares. So lighting up Nightmare normally is not even that problematic, and we only have 3 energy. Yeah, we're kind of low on energy, exactly. But it's true, we have Bullet Time, and we have Mummify Head, and we have Temptation Plus. So how bad is it really? We also have energy on turn 1 with the Nunchuck and the Ninja Scroll. Of course, it's not Joker. Curse Key is actually takeable because we already have the blue key. But yeah, we still don't have what do I say? We don't have a disaster prevention relic like Incense Burner, maybe Horn Clit. So we definitely need to be slightly careful here. But then we skip for blue key, Bottle Flame in Act 1. Yeah, Bottle Flame in Act 1. But yeah, 368 gold, we are going to a shop. And I kind of want to... Okay, we already recall, so we can rest here. So it's fine, we don't need to pass for early fires. Do we have any upgrades at all? Like anything? No, right? Yeah, not really. So... Fires not needed. Does that mean that our path is like this? We go here, like 2 question mark, and we 1 question mark with the golden idol. No red mask though, so one more hit, but also one more miss. Maybe we don't question mark that much. It depends. Maybe we still take 2 here, and then depending on what, if it's bad or good, we can take this one or take the fight. And when I'm looking at this here, we take 3 fights and 2 question mark into the elite. Into here, if our life is low for whatever reason, we go here and rest. If we are very healthy, we take this fight. And then we go shopping with like, I don't know, 500 gold or more. Or maybe 800 if we see Golden Idol event. And then we take this elite and then we rest here. Yeah, seems good, right? Armor Words stop rising. Honestly, can't remove stuff because it's rising even more. I probably don't care about Armor Word if I just get enough removes. Okay, Falling. Against Falling, we give any attack, right? Yeah, even Ritual Dagger. Yes, as I said it. If Falling asks for Ritual Dagger and then some important card, I just give it like Ritual Dagger. So Falling is good. So Falling is just a card remove for us. So... and yeah, we even have a Ritual Dagger Pyramid now. Right. That's definitely should be considered for the pyramid. I just picked the pyramid before even like thinking about a Ritual Dagger, but it should be considered. But yeah, there's no need to go to early shop, and we can still avoid this elite if things go terribly wrong in these 5 nodes for whatever reason. Spiker. And yeah, here we are taking a bunch of damage. If we don't have the Ritual Dagger, we take like 11 more. But we can aggro first. Maybe we draw into... I don't know, what do we need to draw into to not take more damage? Maybe like Tactician, maybe some more card draw, maybe Prepare. Bullet Time doesn't exactly help. But we can still do it. Second Agony though, yeah, we have a second Agony, so we should do this because we are never like playing Agony on a Spiker. Yeah, we can draw again, but drawing again means that we actually take more damage. Yeah, this is never played. No, Leg Sweep doesn't work because we still need to... Actually, it's fine. We get energy from the Nunchuck. So Leg Sweep would have worked. We can still do it. We can still draw. We can still draw here. Yeah, Dagger first. Dagger first. Right now, the only draw is a hit would be Tactician. Or maybe Malaise. Malaise blocks for a little bit. Honestly, with Pyramid now, this potion, the value of this potion goes down by a lot. So maybe I just use it like immediately to block for 8 more. If I don't draw into anything. Just the Malaise and Endless Agony. Yeah. Not interested in playing it in this fight. honestly, we just use liquid memories immediately to block for like a little bit more. This fight is kind of annoying. Not gonna lie. What are we even doing here? Probably just dowsing fast and then pass turn, right? Dowsing fast and then malaise. Okay, maybe we can catalyst this guy to kill it next turn. And then still malaise this guy. Make some hand space. Okay, apparently we need removes and maybe some block cuts. Then most of all removes. Just got here, we're feeling strong, see some nice cards. Yeah, we are feeling very powerful right now. But the run is not an auto win, but we are extremely strong. With the early Toxic Egg and our deck is insane. And that's basically it. And we can attack once. If we want to set up Nunchuck, we can do this. Maybe we do this instead. Attack index, so I guess like we just kill him. Because intangible runs out next turn, so we cannot even attack this guy anymore. Yeah, Rainbow Plus. Definitely can bail us out of a situation like the last fight. Of course, when we have like good cards in our hand, we don't want to use this, but it is fine. So if game was in the deck, then liquid memory stops, it goes up again a little bit. So now if we see liquid memories, maybe we keep it. But until then, we can keep re-rolling potions. It's a fight anyway. Apparently drawing block on turn 1 is way too hard for us. We actually need more removes. For sure, because right here we're taking quite a lot of damage. I mean, I say quite a lot is 4, but we can take quite a lot of damage, like here, for example. I mean, we have a kill, but like Ritual Dagger is not down, and we don't draw into block. Okay, I guess this can be kept. We take another 2, by the way. This makes me slightly worried about the Orc Walkers, but here we pick like one of these for sure, and I think it's prepared. I think it's actually prepared over our maneuver. For what reason did I pick Ninja Scroll? Because of the Nunchuck, and we did not have Pyramid at the time. Now that we have Pyramid, like, honestly, this relic is kind of trash, because then with Pyramid, I actually don't ever want to have a chance for Agony to overdraw on turn 1. Because I want to see 7 cards on turn 1. But so now with the Pyramid, this relic is like pretty garbage. But before that, we go on like 3 energy and we have Nunchuck. So we almost always have energy on turn 1. Because he been safer choice boss relic, does Pyramid give more advantage? No. If anything, Pyramid is the much safer choice, because it just gives reliability to the Nightmares. And you see our deck, right? Basically, the turn after we play the Nightmare, the fight's over. So as long as we have Nightmare and the combo piece in hand, the fight's over in 2 turns. Curse Key does not guarantee that, and then our block density is not super high for the Curse Key. And here is actually prepare over outmaneuver, I think. Because prepare just digs further into deck, find our nightmare combo faster, and it works with tactician also. So it's not like it doesn't generate energy. Outmaneuver needs to wait for one turn, and looking at the fights that have been happening, apparently we don't really have one turn. Here we can Nightmare Catalyst into Cow Gamble. Now this is a bit weird because we draw both Nightmares on turn 1. Yeah, Nightmare and Nightmare. If we have Toy Ornithopter, honestly we can do that at some point. But we don't have the Ornithopter. Yeah, it's probably Nightmare Catalyst into Cow Gamble. Start like finding some poison. Play this first in case we draw into the Art Agony. We still have the Art Agony in the deck. Bouncing Fast in hand, which is good. Okay, bullet time is very good for next turn. I guess Ritual Dagger will not play, but it's fine. And yeah, this guy also hits us for big. If he only hits us for like 3 damage, then we can probably still get Ritual Dagger here, but not like this. And yeah, they're not even drawn to red form. But they're not drawn to red form yet. We don't need the malaise. And this is like, yeah, this is like mega lethal. Okay, technically we can get regen pot, but not super interested in dropping these potions, right? Not drawn to red form, so we mess up the nunchuck, but we also, man, this Ritual Dagger is actually like sun costing me like really hard right now. And of course we don't take 30, so we kill here. Here's the Liquid Memories, Deflect Plus. We probably picked that. We see like actually our front load block is apparently complete garbage. Apparently our front load block is complete garbage, and we are on 3 energy, so this card is probably positive. Yeah, terror for a dagger, sure. So Liquid Memories was just duplication potion. Now that we have Cow Gamble, it's really hard to say because liquid the duplication potions also front load block if we draw into red form, because with our deck, honestly, with 2 nightmares and like 2 catalysts, we can slam this red form immediately. We don't need to nightmare red form, and that's the 6 turns would be enough to win any fight. Yes, even a XecnaR. Who's the boss anyway? Golden Decker, so need artifact strip. It's fine, we have 2 malaise for artifact strip. Duplication is probably still stronger than Liquid Memories. So I guess we are... The Alchemist is like retired unless we get a Potion Bell. Yeah, apparently drawing into block is way too hard for us. Here at least we can gamble for everything. Cannot play 1000 cards before gamble because we are being attacked for 30 here. Got the bullet time. Yeah, one Endless Agony is still in the deck. Can do this first. We killed this guy, so weakness on this guy doesn't matter. Maybe dagger can go. Dagger can stay. You can always replay for 0. Maybe it's fine to keep in our hand because we still have a card gamble in the deck. This can be played at any point in time. And next turn we don't even draw into aggro, so it doesn't matter if we cannot like cycle. Okay, so we can actually get the dagger here. Yeah, should enter here and next turn dagger will kill. God, not needed. Our maneuver is here again. We still do not need it. Yeah, we just need to remove this garbage attack. That's basically it. Distraction, we do have burst plus, we do have a pyramid, but also like not necessary. Our skills are upgraded anyway. Why do we want to add like a random unupgraded skill? Yeah, honestly, I would like to pick another tradition instead of this outmaneuver. NS plus, also not only one. Apparently events are pretty garbage. Take the elite first and we see what happens here. Answer. Necromancer we actually need to think about a little bit. We have dagger trade plus. Basically 3 attacks can go here. This is never happening. And there's only second one still in the deck, so would like to do this first. Oh, catalyst and survivor in hand. Second malaise. That's problematic. Definitely problematic. I guess we can even do pot if things go like really wrong. If we discard the malaise right now, we lose 1 HP. Then we get to keep all the poison in hand and we see one more card with the dagger throw. Right now there's no discard in hand, so if we draw into tradition next turn we cannot even like get energy. That's not good. Yeah, I'm willing to take one. Maybe using that agony was bad. It was probably bad. Because exactly because of this finisher. Okay, red form's here, so we are fine. Yeah, dagger still in the deck. Maybe we can get that. If red form we do not draw red form this turn, I'm willing to like do port the catalyst to just straight up end this fight. But red form is here. Read this. Okay, we are the same situation again. Like we need to do some math. Like the last transient problem. So maybe I only made a misplay by playing the first catalyst. It was probably it was bad already because now we cannot even like X9 this. If we play catalyst right now, 60, take another 60, and then they do like 40 plus. Oh, well, okay, that should be sufficient. Yeah, that should be sufficient. Hopefully it is. We are not weakened. This deals at 35, but yeah, okay, we can do that. The Chuck's messed up, but whatever. We get 5 damage. Nothing much, not what we need. Reflex or concentrate. Now these guys both they both play. They are both very good for us. Reflex probably slightly less so because right now apparently our problem is like clocking our head. Yeah, I would definitely like to pick them both. Concentrate is probably slightly better right now, and then afterwards we can still pick up any reflex, any aggro we see. Concentrate is probably like slightly better right now, only slightly though. Okay, that solves a lot of our problems. No, we are not looping the deck. But yeah, that solves a lot of our problems. This is a fight or a shop. I don't mind the shop though. With 480 go and Smarting Mask and removes a very strong first. Like if this is a shop, sure thing. But most of the time it's just a fight. So we go to question mark first. This guy is here to threaten us with the curse. Is there a situation where you don't do red form? It's hard to say, but maybe. When you play a deck that when you play a deck with like really slow damage but extremely good dexterity defense, that's probably when you actually don't want to do red form. Like you play poison deck, deck with poison as main damage but no catalyst, and then you try to block in with like 3 footworks or something, and in which case like looping red form doesn't do anything because you cannot even play red form in the Act 4 fights or the Act 3 fights. So any time you draw red form in the first deck cycle, it's just a complete brick. Most of the time you just like loop the red form. It's usually not wrong. But yeah, this guy is here to give us a curse. So probably try to circumvent that. Fortunately, we cannot empty our hand because any attack we play right now would reroll. I time 3 it doesn't get weaker than this, so I guess we had to slam the red form. That's very annoying. At least we can get our some hand space. Red form so hard to use in Act 1 or 2. No, red form is probably the best card you can have in Act 2. In end of Act 3 is getting hard to use. If you don't have a way to multiply it. In Act 1, sometimes it's hard to use, but it's like decent against the elites. Act 2 is absolutely excellent because you see how fast the Act 2 elites are. This card, its levels, it just blocks for like 100 for you. And that's phenomenal because it also allows you to commit all your energy into attacking the slavers. And the slavers need to die quickly. The same goes for book with stabbing, right? This card also delivers in the book with stabbing fight in the exact same way. Against Gremlin Leader is slightly awkward. Against the other two is very good. And against the Act Boss of Act 2, this card is also very good. It blocks Hyper Beam, blocks Execute. It blocks like the big attacks from Collector after you are rebound. Need to upgrade, if not, just have you one round to you. Yeah. You pick up this card, you are committed to spending an upgrade on it. That is very clear. But it's worth it. It is definitely worth it. Because no other upgrade gives you like one turn. You upgrade your damage cards, like for example Dagger Spray, like Predator gives you 4 damage, maybe 5 damage. In one turn of Intangible, you absolutely deal more damage than whatever this upgrade gives. So the value of this upgrade just blows like almost every other upgrade in the game like out of the water. It's insane. But here, what do we do? I mean, here we can just play the red form. We take 3 and then we kill with the Nightmare Catalyst. This guy probably I am not interested in stalling for the dagger. And sometimes this can also hit Survivor. Easy every time. We don't keep 1000 cards in hand though, because we still need this to reroll Intense in case it's going to curse us next turn. Next turn we Nightmare Catalyst, the turn after we Catalyst and kill. And even draw. 2 Catalysts in hand now, so I guess we don't need to Nightmare then. I don't reroll this, because if we reroll this, it has like 4. It has 4 block, and then this doesn't proc. So if we reroll exactly into the curse right now, we cannot reroll like afterwards. Okay, we take another one here, but like not. Wait, can we actually get the dagger? Because it looks like we might be able to with the double catalyst immediately here. We should reroll this. 1 times 3 for taunt is actually quite good for it. Okay, we only need 3 damage and then should be easily done, right? I say easily done. This deals 8, but it gains 7 block. So it's positive. But it's still not enough. But this deals 6, so it's sufficient. Of course, again, we mess up Nunchuck, but we get we get the dagger. I mean, that was just a mistake. We should just draw first, and then dagger throw into dagger is a clean kill. But it's fine. Can we put it up further though? It goes 2 and blocks 5. But definitely not finisher. Okay, that was fine. Poison potion is fine, but not better than either of these. And of course, these are skips. Echo Scout is excellent. How much do we need to rest? Because if this fight is like Retromancer and it goes fairly badly, we only have one rest here. But what I'm thinking is like, how much does the relic actually do for us? Because we have seen madness already, so this event is good. Okay, maybe not the red mask. So 2 rare relic events are good. Yeah, the 2 rare relics are good. The Falling is good. Sensory Stone is good. Golden Idol, excellent. So 4 good events and 1 bad. And we get like a rest here. So just for security, just in case that something goes wrong in this fight. Because if we take this fight, this can be Retromancer again. But if we do not take this fight, this cannot be Retromancer. But it can still go wrong sometimes if it's Nemesis. And it goes like 42, 45 on turn 2 and we don't have red for. The only relic we actually care about is like maybe Tough Bandage and maybe Tungsten Rod. And those are both rare relics. So it's not even like this elite is giving us more than potential event. I'm definitely down to go here and rest. Yeah, I'm definitely down to go here and rest first. Okay, good relics. We save our goal for this moment. We definitely have been saving up our goal for this moment. Yeah, card removes clear. Honestly, looking at what has been happening so far, I think like removing... Yeah, Lantern is not bad. Lantern is not bad. It's not that good, but it's okay. Looking at what has been happening so far, I think I even want to remove Endless Agony over Finisher. Just so that it doesn't actually... It makes the echo less awkward, and then of course it improves our turn 1 draw. Must destroy the history of this stream, yeah. And yeah, Finisher sometimes can do okay as well. And it's not too hard to get out of our hand once we actually draw into our stuff. It just blocks our draw. What about Slice Endless Exhaust? Yeah, Endless Exhaust, but it breaks our draws on turn 1, and it also is very annoying when we draw into them with the Echo. Slice always gets out of our hand, and after the deck, honestly, after the first cycle, maybe it doesn't matter. It's either Endless Agony or the Finisher here, or it's one of the two, and I think Endless Agony is like slightly worse than the Finisher. Zuzu Bracelet for 1 floor because we say that events are good. Probably not, right? Because 655 gold is not that much. Remove cost 50, sure. But then we have like 600 gold in the Act 4 shop, and maybe short relic can be good because the short relics we have seen so far are pretty hot garbage. We have seen Henry and Cauldron and Pellets. Okay, Pellets is good, but fine. It's one of the 3. So if we buy a common or short relic in Act 4, and then we buy a rare relic, and then we take card remove, then we actually have like go to spend. Also, any card comes upgraded, so if we see another red form, red form is not upgraded, but like Nightmare, maybe After Image here we would like to buy. Maybe Cow Gamble, and Zuzu only like 1 floor. Why am I even talking about the Zuzu? What about the Deep Red? Call Cauldron for 20 bucks, 25 bucks, sure thing. Tori and then Bell. Yeah, Potion Bell would be kind of sick, honestly, even in the Act 4 shop, because we can buy Potion and then we can burst Alchemize in the Spear and Shield. And of course, best relic we can see is probably like Tough Bandage or Tungsten Rod, one of the two. Or, of course, as always, Incense Burner. Yeah, how about the Deep Breath again? It's fine, right? 0 energy draw 2. Now that we have like Concentrate and then Partition. Yeah, we can also Nightmare into Alchemize. It's not that easy because we don't have like After Image, we don't have Thread and Needle, we don't have Orichalcum. So we take like continuous cheap damage in the Spear and Shield fight if we do that. I mean, Deep Breath, this card's actually worth it, right? If we buy this here, what can we not do in the Act 4 shop? We get 30 gold here. So 685. 685 minus this is like 593. Remove 543. Drop relic 370. Still enough to buy a rare relic. Yeah, we can Deep Breath. And yeah, it can also get back to the card game board stuff. If that's what we even want. But usually when we play Deep Breath is when our hand is like kind of trash, and we would probably appreciate like a chance to draw into red form. I mean, draw 2. How bad can it be? 0 cost draw 2. Not even Nemesis. This fight should be easy. In Infinite Shield Store, yeah. We just roll into like plated armor. Yeah, cycling on 100 potions. Yeah, we just cycle into like plated armor potion, power potions, and then we store that fight forever, and eventually we kill with poison. I don't care about damage order in this fight, so we just draw. Okay, this. Care about this. Really need Nightmare Red Form in this fight? I mean, we can do it. I don't need it. Okay, maybe that was a mistake. Maybe that was already a misplay, because now it's fine. We just don't play the red form yet. Because the way this fight is going to go is that we set up a bunch of poison and then we try to set up this ritual dagger. So that means we are just taking like one after one after one after one. That's why we rested here. We give out the elite for like 5 damage on the dagger. Okay, cool. Good talk. But basically what that means is that we just don't play the red form yet. Yeah, here's a Deep Breath. Probably play 2 hop. Yeah, 2 copies just to make a hand space. But this can still block in for like 3 turns. 3 turns from now. Definitely don't want to cut gamble. Why not play all 4 red forms on the bullet hand? Because we want to store for this thing. And if we lose all our dexterity, then we cannot block in against this guy. Right now, with only 2 dexterity lost per turn, we can still block like 3 turns from now with the deflect. It's probably the Nightmare. This is not going to be played. This one's still in the deck, but so is Concentrate. It's probably fine to toss these. And next turn this blocks for 1, so we can blur. We blur next turn. We blur next turn and blocks for 2. So we can deflect now actually. And then we blur next turn and we have like 2 more turns to block it. Now this deals 15, so 42, 130, 3 turns from now. It's fine to do this. Wait, hang on. No, that's wrong. 136. It's actually 136, so it's 408. That is exactly bad because of Steko Skull with the Catalyst. I already miscounted. But that's not good. Anyway, we can actually salvage this thing. We just wait for 1 turn, right? Okay, I guess we just take like 2 damage here. No, Steko Skull on the Mousing Flash is fine, but Steko Skull on the Catalyst was what I was like miscounting. It is fine, we just take some damage. Whatever. If this goes to 8, it goes to 52, and then 157. Okay, so the Cloud 2 Catalyst actually works here. Yeah, it's 405, but he takes 3 damage from taunts every turn. It's not like we don't have this relic, and this guy attacks every single turn, so we cannot save him if we do that. But here, Quick Cloud into Catalyst works. Okay, we kill next turn. And yeah, we take no damage. Any attack? It actually kill? Okay, it doesn't kill. Yeah, Hourglass probably not needed. Second Concentrate. Now I wish I have a freaking Reflex. You may be pickable, to be honest. Maybe it's still pickable. Probably not, with also the bullet time, because now we have like three cards that ensure that we can actually play our hand. So we have bullet time, we have tactician, and we have a concentrate already. So 3 cards in a 36 card deck, but we cycle like quite a lot. Yeah, it is probably fine to skip this. It's not really a good event. It's just an event to throw our gold away. Yeah, we have just been seeing shrines in X3. I mean, it gave me a red fort, so I'm not complaining, but red relics would have been like pretty nice. And yeah, we don't want 4 damage, right? Because honestly, upgrading right now, like looking at what has been happening, upgrading the survivor can probably play in some fights. Don't really want to take 4 damage, just in case. Because we don't have cost explosion or anything in this fight. Yeah, minus 20, exactly. We have a red form, so another nightmare red form. Like yeah, we got like toxic early act 1 with a red form, and then we got a like very good Pandora's box, and after that we're just like chilling. Go I pick minus 20, we can pick minus 4. I don't want to lose HP into the boss count because the what can happen in this fight is that even after we deploy Nightmare Red Form, we take like cheaper ones multiple times. So honestly, our top priority right now is preserving these potions into Act 4. And even with like 576, like we still have go to do everything in Act 4 shop. I mean, I say that and then we see an Act 4 shop with like 1000 gold spent, but hopefully, I mean, even if that happens, we are still happy. But 576 is still enough to take a card remove, a shop relic, and a rare relic. So we can still buy like the older hero stuff. Here, usually when we are intangible, we would like to kill that card first. But it's only if we can set up Nightmare Red Form. I think artifact stripping here first is reasonable because next time we can draw into Malays and no real other block. It's supposed to be a joke with 4 smaller than 20. Yeah, okay. Sure thing. You can never kill, straight up kill the Donu next turn. Yeah, never. Just because bullet time, I kind of feel like obligated to play this finisher, but I also want to keep the shifts in hand in case we draw into like Count Gamble next turn. I guess it's fine to just play out these things. Do I need to kill Donut first? Not in this fight. Usually, especially with the pyramid, you kill this first because this buff strength and this add daisies, and with the pyramid the daisies doesn't matter because you do not brick on drawing blocks. But in our case, we are probably just blocking with intangible. So killing this first is now better because he shot for daisies and strength buff doesn't matter when we are intangible anyway. Okay, here we just hit that card. Right? We strip artifact from Donu to potentially weaken next turn, and then we hit that card. And we just discard the ship and keep Ritual Dagger in hand. Also good. Actually drew into Count Gamble. And both catalysts. Okay, now. So basically, if we gamble this hand, we are saying that we are just fishing for Nightmare Red Form, and then here we are taking damage. Quite a lot of damage too, if we don't draw into anything right now. So taking the not taking the -4 definitely like I'm definitely happy about that for now. But yeah, we had to gamble for 4 here, right? Not gambling here doesn't make sense. Okay, now we have to make another decision. Do we slam the red form right away? And I think it's fine because the double nightmare and the second red form still in the deck. Maybe we take like 20 chip damage or something in this fight if we play the red form right now, but after that we just quit. And the second fight should, in theory, be slightly easier than this one because we have 2 Malays. And yeah, play the red form into drawing double nightmare, the classic. Don't even need to play this right now. Okay, it's time for us to start taking cheap damage. Because it's happening, right, starting from now. 2 damage per turn. XecnaR bandage, bandage would be amazing. XecnaR doesn't really do a lot. But bandage would absolutely be amazing. Kill this next turn. Yeah, this is 50 damage, so hopefully we can set up a kill on this. Should be fine. Because we have the 1000 cuts in play. Yeah, the Ting Ting Shao is really nice. I got 9, took 4 damage. Would have been 30. The second one probably slightly easier than Time Eater. We have Nightmare Red Form in the opening hand. Oh, that's cool. Unfortunately, we need to kill the cultist. So we are not being ethical here. Because these guys hit us for 1 damage every turn and they just randomly die to like Hourglass and Bouncing Flash anyway. So might as well kill them first. Yeah, we can also like Nightmare the Malays and then we take 0 damage in this fight forever. It's possible, but we don't even want to change our potions. Blatant ethical violation. Sorry. Oh, what is this head? We have like plenty of ways to win this fight. Probably not even Nightmare Red Form. Nightmare Malay is probably actually stronger here. Discarding this red form is like kind of weird though. I mean, it's fine, right? I mean, we take some damage here, but whatever. Yeah, 0 times 4. think 10 per turn is surprisingly difficult though, when we are not intangible. So maybe we should have like just Nightmare Red Form and then kill this normally. I mean, we can do this. That's on 9, and we don't play an attack again, I think. Oh. Okay, misplays have happened. I have completely forgotten about Ritual Dagger. So now we actually have a fairly difficult Ritual Dagger target instead of just like one-shotting the cultist. Yeah, just dagger the bird, but now like we have like 3 catalysts. So we still need to draw into a red form if that's the case, because this guy dies next turn. Okay, we have red form in hand, so that's fine. Maybe we just pop the Malaise immediately. Yeah, time to do some math, exactly. We have 6 turns though. We have 6 turns, and 6 turns is like plenty. Okay, this good discount. Okay, we need to be careful here because burst bouncing flash into catalyst is kind of a kill. Is it a kill? It's like 20. It's 30. So this is 30. This is 91. 274. Wait, that's perfect. I'm just going to do the math once. Hopefully, I'm not miscounting. Okay, I have miscounted. But it's still fine, right? It's still fine. This goes to 97 and it's below 300, so it kills next turn. Okay. And we can even block it. Ooh, the taunts. The taunts almost got it. Yeah, Dagger Spray cannot be played here to set up Nunchuck. So we have to Dagger now. Oh yeah, it's not 3 times 5. I was counting like 3 times 5 for some reason. It's like 4 times 4. No upgrade here, so we rest for 6. The Orrery has the Mango, and yeah, these are the shop relic into rare relic that we talk about. I mean, Mango is actually good for us, so it's fine. Yeah, why I had to do math when I play a game. Yeah, exactly. So we just take the original plan, right? Card remove and these 2 relics. Ritual Dagger looking a bit pale, yeah. It is crazy. It's a 1 energy deal 60, but it's basically nothing. It's in this deck. And we remove the other Agony because it's garbage in the hard fight. Master Strategy over Rary, is it too expensive? Even Master Strategy over anything is over Mango. But I think Mango will do just fine. This looks like Deflect. Gamble. Probably Deflect, Gamble, and maybe we can consider like Doppel or Piercing Wheel here. And this is nothing. We don't need our maneuver. We had 2 concentrate. Oh no, only 1. You think we'll shift the artifact, potentially block the turn 2 hit from the spear? I mean, it's fine. Yeah, reach your dagger 60 damage and it looks good, but poison deals 1000 exactly. Feels kind of like Battle Malaysian, so yeah, kind of. But the hard fight is not going to go long. I'm more afraid of spear and shield. I wonder which one of these is better against spear and shield, because Doppel, if we draw Doppel on turn 1, it delivers. And we don't have like front load artifact strip, so even the whale we still need to draw into artifact strip first before it can actually block. Probably it's still better than this thing. That's because the only good turn for this on turn 1. And even if we draw on turn 1, the spear and shield needs to not be doing like 30 plus damage to us. Let's concentrate, not needed. And our maneuver plus, not really. Is second concentrate plus not needed, because honestly looking at the few fights just now, maybe you can actually use the second concentrate. It's actually fine. Honestly, it's fine because we have like the expensive cards that we want to play. Like when we draw Nightmare together with Red Form, we kind of want to have like 5 energy, if possible. It's probably fine to pick this. With the second gamble, the chance of it like breaking our hand is not super high. And yeah, it's Mango over the Master Strategy. Honestly, now that we have the 2 concentrate and the second gamble, maybe Master is just better. As Pyramid Bow cannot take advantage of a draw. Only if we draw it when our hand is already full, right? Honestly, with the second concentrate and the cow game move, maybe it's just actually just Master Strategy over the Mango. Even though the Mango definitely plays. But yeah, it's good, right? It's good. How many attacks do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Impatience is not that. Nah, I want to spend my gold. I want to spend my gold to make it look good. Also, like fill the relic bar. It's fine anyway. We just draw red form on turn 1. I mean, I think it's fine. I hope it's fine. I know endless agony in the deck, so we can do this now. Trace in our hand. So we can actually do Bouncing Flash, Concentrate, Neutralize, Alchemize, and Red Form. And keep 2 Catalysts in hand and keep the Prepare in hand for the burns next turn. Well, that works. Yeah, that probably works for me. Prepare needs to be kept in hand, because if we slam the red form right now, which we definitely are, because we are not taking 33, then we also need to dig into our deck to draw into the second red form with the Nightmare. Very excellent job, Artifact Strip Flask. Now we can wait for one turn. You don't need to go off immediately, because the fight is just over. Yeah, dagger wasn't needed for spear and shield. This dagger is like pretty sad, but I guess it can look nice with like 60 damage. Okay, daggers in hand. It's still in the deck. We can keep drawing. Yeah, Helix, whatever. This probably dies on turn 1. Football plus, not needed. Yeah, Dagger bought challenge to the win, honestly. The Dagger was not like super positive. And then it just made some fights like more complicated, and it also messed up the nunchuck for some fights because I just like ignored the nunchuck to get the Dagger. This hand is not exactly good, but we have the Helix. So at the very least, we have Helix for next turn. I guess maybe Helix can play because it can also delay Ghost in the Jar like 50% of the time. Just in time for the hard fight, yeah. But this one we are like kind of broken in this run. As long as we draw well with the hard has like absolutely no chance. But it depends on our draw a little bit. We keep the Helix, so we do Survivor. Do we even survive with this? I'm not saying maybe not. Yeah, we don't need the energy right now, and this card is positive in our hand. Play this 4 cards to get out of hand, or play the Dagger Throw. Probably should keep the Dagger Throw around. We stop here. Keep the Helix. Okay, I guess Helix is actually delivering. We take this hit to our face. Unfortunately, we cannot like Nightmare the Catalyst immediately, but it's fine. But yeah, we won the 50-50, so we don't need to take this multi-hit. If this is a multi-hit, we just take it to the face. Like, we don't use Ghost here, and we just Ghost next turn. So if this is a multi-hit, we are losing, I don't know, maybe 50 HP here, because we don't care about the Helix, and then we just keep digging into our deck. But here we don't play anything. We just end turn. And yeah, again, like we don't draw a single block card. I guess we don't have that many in the deck. Like we have 4 cards that actually say block. Yeah, this is when we can Ghost in the Jar. We are taking a lot of beat the best damage here, and also facing 4-5. Maybe we don't need to Ghost yet. Maybe we can take some double beat to see like maybe we draw into Piercing Veil or Malaise right now. Yeah, we draw first. It's not Helix or Malaise. Oh cool, good talk. And we have no poison in hand, so Nightmaring Catalyst also doesn't really do a lot. Dexterity Potion, good talk. I still do it. It's not good. Honestly, you don't need the burst in our hand. I just want to make hand space. Because now we actually need to draw into poison and then the red form. Poison's in our hand, so we have like 200 poison immediately. Red form still not here though, which is slightly worrying. Three catalysts is enough, right? 8 and yeah, 3 catalysts is enough. We should do it like this. We should keep 1 catalyst in our hand to actually artifact strip next turn. If it's the multi-hit. GG? No, it's not GG yet because we still need to live 4 turns after we apply 200 poison, and now red form is not in our hand. So it is definitely not over yet. Just because we have like 200 poison right now. We still need to survive the next cycle. I guess whenever we draw into the red form, we can no, we keep this dual potion. We keep this dual potion for the Malays. Yeah, we keep dual for the Malays. Yeah, just need to draw on red form is over, but it's not guaranteed. We have like 25 cards in the draw pile and the void. So don't think that this fight is completely over, because it's not. Not yet. Here we take another damage. Yeah, single hit first, and we did draw into the void and the red form. So here we take some damage, but it's not enough to kill, so it should be GG from here. But yeah, again, like we draw void into red form. So if this is the multi-hit and we did not prepare artifact strip, and the next turn we draw into like this hand, the single hit into red form and void, we can die here. But now it's fine. Now we can even dupe the leg sweep, no problem. Dupe Malays does 2 times 3, it use the full energy. So if the first Malays for 3, Dupe Malays is like for 6. But yeah. Okay, we are... Yeah, we didn't even need the red form. We did not play a single red form in that fight. So we are at back to 75%. 54, 18, exactly 75 right now. I remember when I said that I want the end of this 100 to be 75. Somebody in chat said that like to get to 75 we need to do like 81% or something for the last 40 games. That seems unrealistic. Well, guess what? We are back to 75. So maybe not that unrealistic afterwards. So now we just need to preserve the 75% for the last 28 games. Easy, right? Surely it's like very easy to play 75%. Yeah, hopefully we can do it. It's definitely not easy. But recently we have been, I would say we have been rolling into like fairly easy seeds. At least in the later part of the run. Act 1 difficult as always, because it is just Act 1 on silent. But afterwards it's just smooth sailing. For the parts I would say like maybe 7 to 8 runs. Yeah, now we need to win 75 or 28 games. Seems unrealistic. Exactly. Honestly, it's not easy at all. Like you throw one game and suddenly your 75% goes like completely down the drain. Yeah, one run a week. Each day half a night. Silent guy, maybe eventually. I don't know, because in order to write a guy, first of all, I need to even think of like what to include in the guy, and then who my target audience is. If I write a guy, it's probably maybe for the experience, like A20 players already. Like maybe you're already having somewhere around like 30 to 50% win rate, and I'm just going to talk about the make an advanced guy. I think if I ever make a guy, it's going to be a guy like that for players who are already quite good at A20, but not but struggling to like get through the initial war or something of like 50%. But yeah, pretty easy man. To be honest, all things considered. Honestly, we just made this run difficult for ourselves. When we pick up, first of all, Ritual Dagger, and second of all, Ninja Scroll. Yeah, amazing. We just made this run like more difficult by doing those things. Instead, we can just like focus on card removes, and probably we even go infinite this run. Not even kidding. We don't even care about like Nightmare Redfall. There's a few card removes, a few card picks, and we are actually infinite after this Pandora's Box. But we didn't do that. Yeah, how to get out of Act 1. I honestly think the most important flaw for Silent is flaw 0. It's like you make the correct choice on flaw 0 and suddenly your Act 1 gets a lot smoother. Or at least it prepares you much better for Act 2. And it's not even just about the Neo bonus, it's of course the combination of the Neo bonus and the pathing and the Act boss at the end. Yeah, Act 2 and Act 3 difficult to write a guide for, and honestly, I think my Act 3 needs a lot of work. I feel like my decision making from the end of Act 2 in a run that is not like excessively difficult, it starts to go downhill at somewhere around at the end of Act 2. It's funny because if the run is like insanely difficult, then I stay sharp for the whole run. But if the run is like going somewhat smoothly, then suddenly my focus just kind of drops like around here. And that has lost me several runs. It's not even one. Probably lost me like 4 runs already. Like exactly because I make the wrong decision in this portion. Probably common mistakes that A20 players make doesn't need to be whole guy. Yeah. It depends a lot on like your preference of card picks, right? Because honestly, the cards you pick in Act 1 also influence the way you path like drastically. Pathing in general, dialogue saying should have been safer pathing. Yeah, pathing is difficult. Pathing is very difficult. And honestly, I think that even though like pathing in Act 1 is the most important, it's probably also the easiest out of the whole run. After Act 1, the correct pathing you can choose is a lot more difficult because the events are actually now. In Act 1, events are garbage, so you just try to take maximum elites and then minimum events. And if you just follow that, then usually your pathing is already like somewhat reasonable. From Act 2 onwards, the pathing is really difficult. I also think that that's one of the things that I need to work on. But yeah, I think my Act 1 is very good though. I think my Act 1 on Silent is very good at the moment. It's just that after that my play quality drops a bit, like somewhere here. Yeah, taking more damage in hallway fight, that one's difficult. That one's difficult to write a guide for because it's just like playing lines inside a fight, right? Act 1's the only act play in every run. Only if you are like Watcher. Well, Watcher plays in Act 1 and then afterwards it's probably not a run. But other characters usually, if they pick early power to get through Act 1 easily, then usually it makes them worse for the later acts. Am I playing another run? Probably not. Like this one relatively short, but it is also getting quite late because I started stream like a bit late today. I woke up late and started stream late. Probably have no time for another run, unfortunately. Let's see, you can rate. Hey, Mer is still streaming. What are you doing in my chat? But yeah, I guess we can go to Mer's stream. Yeah, Mer's chatting midstream, like classic Mer. And yeah, as always, thank you very much for watching, and see you soon.
The green enjoyer is out to... Ah, there you are, XecnaR.